Like before I moved to Eau Claire, I didn't even know what a Boys and Girls Club was. I came here, I was like, what is this place? But it's honestly the best thing I've ever done to come to the doors here and see what it was about.
I started coming about 2 summers ago.
Because I thought it might be really fun here at the club because my brothers used to come here.
I wanted to come here just to see what it looked like and to see what it was, and it's like really cool.
Will, Cheyenne, Nicole, and Isaiah. Different kids, different interests, different backgrounds, but they have one thing in common. They all belong here. For just $10 a year, kids in the Chippewa Valley can let their creativity and their sense of self bloom here at the Boys and Girls Club of the Greater Chippewa Valley.
The main focus of the Boys and Girls Club is to have a safe, positive, structured place for kids to come. We serve kids age 8 to 18, and anyone is welcome. We're so excited to have everybody come and join us. Right now, we're serving almost 950 youth.
They may walk through this door looking for different things. Some look for a sense of belonging. Some look for friends. Some look for a safe place to hang out. Some look for a snack or a hot meal. Some just want to see the smiling face of someone who believes in them. They can find all of those things here.
I kind of grew up in a huge family, 6 kids and my mom and dad. We grew up pretty poor, being very low income family, living in small houses.
Will started coming to the club 2 years ago after moving to Eau Claire.
Like I had very low self-esteem because I used to be made fun of for being poor, and so I had low self-esteem. Coming here, I actually felt, I felt like I mattered and I fit in, and it was awesome. And it helped me just become a better person overall. With being a leader, being given the a chance to lead has really made a huge impact on my life.
He says as one of the older kids at the club, he realized he had more responsibility to set an example for younger kids.
I was the king of procrastinating, and I regret it.
But with the help of the staff, Will says he started doing his homework and making plans for his future.
With a huge emphasis on college and technical college or some kind of secondary education, that's what's helped me out probably the most.
This spring, Will has been chosen as Youth of the Year.
It's the greatest honor that any kid at any age can actually have, is to, represent a Boys and Girls Club to be Youth of the Year, and it means a lot to me.
But Will isn't the only story of successful growth here at the club. The club itself has grown tremendously since it began here 6 years ago.
When I first started here almost 4 years ago, we actually averaged 13 kids a day. We're now averaging almost 75 to 100 children a day, and it is so incredible to watch all of them come in and participate in all of the different programs.
Since it first opened its doors, the club has become a beacon of hope for kids in the Chippewa Valley. Kids just like Nicole.
The reason I came is because I really didn't have anything to do. We just got kicked out of our house, so we had really nowhere to go, so we went to Bolton. They introduced me, and I've been addicted to this place since.
Nicole says since coming to the club, she's gained confidence, made new friends, and done better in school.
Kind of makes me feel a little bit better about my life sometimes, because at some points you can get really down, and then they'll help you with your homework, which can be really nice when you can't know algebra.
Sometimes at the worst times in a kid's life, the club does more than just help with homework. It gives kids like Cheyenne a helping hand.
January of 2009, it was actually January 9th, my house got fired, and the Boys and Girls Club was there for most of it. They gave us food and clothes and stuff, and they were just really helpful.
Cheyenne says when her life changed forever, being at the club helped change things around for the better.
Part of it changed my life is that it made me more mature in a way, and acting my age instead of just being all crazy and not your age.
Having a steady place to be when the world seems upside down can make all the difference in a child's life.
And it also lets me get away from home sometimes.
And everybody gives you good moral support.
The staff at the Boys and Girls Club say helping the kids here has left an indelible imprint on their lives as well.
Getting to know the kids over the years, it's seeing them take on leadership responsibilities and things like that is what really makes my job amazing, because I definitely feel that I've grown more than some of the kids have probably.
Often staff and volunteers make a difference at the club in the smallest ways, by playing games with kids or showing kids new ways to be creative through one of the club's many structured programs.
They really enjoy carpet ball, and club DJ is a big thing. And usually they don't get very excited about the art program, but once they see what we're doing in here, they're like, we want to try, so that's exciting.
My favorite activity is probably Clover Kids, because you guys get to make crafts.
It teaches me like how to make new friends and how to make new crafts. My favorite part here is healthy habits, because you get to make food, but it's also healthy.
Implemented so many additional programs, including our food and nutrition program. We've been able to partner now. We are an agency for United Way. We are teaching cooking classes and serving free meals to anybody under 18. So we're serving breakfast and lunch, and we started serving dinner in March.
The new dinner program at the club relies on community volunteers to serve meals. But every day the club relies in every aspect on dozens of volunteers, mostly students, to keep the club running. These adult mentors are also assisted around the club by members of the junior staff.
Our kids love to be junior staff, and it's such an honor to be part of junior staff. In order to be in junior staff, you have to be in 6th grade, you have to apply to be junior staff, and we put you through an interview process just like a job employment application process. And if you're selected to be junior staff, then you get a t-shirt that says you're junior staff, and we also give you leadership training, and they have an opportunity to really take a leadership role and mentor some of the younger kids.
Leadership and responsibility give the kids the unique chance to come into their own. The staff say it's something kids can't get most other places.
I think the club gives youth opportunities that they don't often get in schools, and those opportunities are leadership opportunities, opportunities to shine in the things that they love, and I think that's really the best gift that you can give a kid.
Mostly the kids say they like coming to the club because it's comfortable, like a second home.
I like the club a lot because there's a lot of things to do and it's really fun.
Because it's fun and I can be myself, and it's not like school where you have like tons of rules. Like there are rules, like no swearing and no being mean. But then other than that, the staff are pretty laid back unless you do something wrong.
The staff make it the most comforting place in the world to be. It's so easy to get along with everybody here. You're very welcome.
I see them becoming a lot more comfortable here because I'm kind of silly around them, and they can know that they can be kind of silly around me.
In order to keep helping the kids in the Chippewa Valley, the Boys and Girls Club needs your help and support.
Because we're a fairly new nonprofit, we are only 6 years old, it's so important to make sure that the community really does understand what we're doing and the impact that we're having on the kids.
And just seeing their glowing happiness when they're here, and they love being here. So
Whether it's through a monetary donation in the It Just Takes One campaign, or a donation of your time by helping out in the kitchen, everyone can do their part to keep the club growing strong into the future and expanding its reach in the community.
Yeah, the club is growing so much already, but there's so much more that we can do and so many more kids that we can help. I would love to see a facility in Chippewa Falls and to go to other communities around the Chippewa Valley as well, to give the kids a safe place in those communities as well. Although everyone is welcome here, it's really not as convenient for families in Chippewa Falls or Menominee or Fall Creek or to be able to reach out here. So really my dream would be to give those communities a piece of what we've been able to do here.
We could continue to tell you about why the Boys and Girls Club of the Greater Chippewa Valley is important in our community, but we'll just let the members take it from here.
I hope eventually most of the kids will come here from Eau Claire and maybe Chippewa Valley, anywhere.
If you're out, and you're a troubled kid, you need to come here. If you're not a troubled kid and you want to meet some new people, get help on your homework or anything, come here. It's honestly the greatest place a kid can go.
I would tell them they need to come here because it's really fun and there's a lot of stuff to do here. Because if I like it, they would probably like it.
Come to the club, have a great time, and be awesome.